Okay, we're good to go.
Awesome. Hey, so today we get to start our stop motion animation. So we're going to be doing that the last 3 days of class because I really want you to be able to really get into it and take your time and really have a cool animation at the end of this class that you created. Okay, so
Hey, Jess, you're kind of hard to hear.
okay. Let me see.
I'm going to put everybody on mute. Is that okay with you guys? I'm going to watch, but I'm going to put you guys on mute. And then if you have a question, just wave at me, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I just kind of changed my microphone. Okay, so I'll speak up though. Okay, so stop motion is basically the same thing that we've been learning about the last 2 days, where you take one image and then another one and then another one and you put it all together and it creates like this movement, like a little movie, okay? So today we're going to start our story. So with our flip books, it was just a really short animation, and the next 3 days we're really going to start like a whole story, kind of like a movie. Yes, like a.
Do you have to use clay or can you use like Legos or something else?
So I'll get into that, okay? So when we do our stop motion, just like our flip books, we're going to move our object at very small increments, and we're going to take a picture each time we move it. So if I wanted to animate my pen spinning around on its own, I would move it, take a picture, move it, take a picture, move it, take a picture, and then when it plays all the pictures together, it would look like my pen's moving. Okay? So there are 4 categories of animation. There's claymation with your clay. So you can do claymation. There's object motion, which is like moving any object you can think of. Like crayons or any household object. So you can just use objects. And there's cutout motion, which is paper cutouts, and I included a little paper puppet here. But tomorrow I'm going to show you how to make your own paper puppet, or I can do that today if you guys want me to do that today. And then there's pixelation, which is like humans moving. But even if with humans, you would take a picture, stop, take a picture, stop. So you wouldn't actually be moving like a real video. It would just be like you would change your position and take a picture. Does that make sense? Yeah, everyone's on board with that? Okay, so you have those 4 options for your stop motion animation, okay? I even just was trying out the app and I like moved my foot a little bit each time I took a picture. And then when I played it, it was like my foot was moving like that. So it looks different because you'll have like little, it's not super smooth. And I love it. It's kind of fun to like give the impression that it's real life, but you know it's an animation. So the very first documented stop motion animation was Humpty Dumpty Circus, released in 1898. That was a long time ago. But some of the most famous ones have been Gumby. Do you guys know who Gumby is? No, he was kind of famous in my parents' time. And so I remember having a little Gumby toy and playing with him. But Gumby was all clay, so it was claymation. This is George Mellies. You can actually watch a movie about him. It's called Hugo, and there's a book as well. Has anyone seen Hugo? No. So he was a famous producer, and he did pixelation. You can see the picture better in your own curriculum, but he would have people and objects, like he would create these amazing scenes, and everyone would hold their position, and then he'd take a picture, and then they'd move to the next position and he'd take a picture. And he really started playing with like the trick of the eye, because you can do that with the camera. So if two people were fighting, maybe one person disappears into a cloud of smoke, which wouldn't be able to happen in real life, but with animation, you can make it happen. So he would have them take a picture and then stop, and then the next frame, it would be smoke. And so when he played it together, it looked like this guy disappeared into a cloud of smoke. So you guys have fun. This can be like not realistic at all. You can make things happen in animations that couldn't happen in real life. Okay. Some of the other animations are The Lost World, which was also my time. King Kong, The Nightmare Before Christmas. You guys know that one, right? Have you guys ever seen The Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah. So that was an animation. It was more of a digital animation, but still very much an animation. And that was a huge project. One of my favorites, you guys can go to YouTube and watch Wallace and Gromit. And the name is spelled down underneath the photo if you ever want to look any of these up. Wallace and Gromit, I love. And have you guys ever seen Chicken Run? No, it's like where the chickens are trying to escape the farm. That was done by the same producer as Wallace and Gromit. So you guys can watch that too. And that's all done out of clay. The chickens and everything is clay. It's kind of fun. And then, do you guys know James and the Giant Peach? Yeah, that's an animation as well. So those are some really famous animations. And after you guys do your own animations, you'll probably have more of appreciation of how much time and work it took to create an entire full-length movie just out of animation. Okay, so we're going to get started on our own animations. So you'll need your little phone holder, and I believe yours is just like mine, where you have like this little thing that twists and then it lifts up like a little clamp. So you can adjust it to the width of your table or whatever you're clipping it to. And then I know that it might be tricky to use your parents' phone all the time. So like today or during class, you're welcome to work on your set, your background, and work on your characters, and then use your camera to take pictures later if you need to. But you will need your a phone or an iPad or something. And the reason I got these is so that you can point it down onto whatever you're doing. So you can just create a scene underneath, and then that way you don't have to touch your phone, okay? And your phone can be in the same position. It won't move positions. Because if you like move up and down or side to side with your hands, we're not going to be able to be perfect, but you'll be able to see that in your animation. And we don't want to have that big of movement in our animations. And one of the biggest things about taking animation pictures is you don't want to touch your phone at all. So some people have like a little remote that they press a button and it tells their camera to take a picture. But in the app that we're using, there's another option. So you need to download this app, this blue one right here. It's called Stop Motion, onto your phone. And it's free. It's completely free. Yes, Madeline? Okay. So you'll have to like pull it out. Yeah, it's a strong wire so that it'll hold your phone in a position. But yeah, there you go. You got it.
What does the app
What the app, it looks like this blue like movie reel. I don't know if that's kind of fuzzy. But it's this one right here. Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, it's Stop Motion Studio.
Okay.
And there's a pink one, but that one you pay for. So you just use the blue one.
All these codes stop motion.
Yeah, Stop Motion Studio. Yes, Leica.
Can you reverse the camera?
Yes, you can. I'll show you all about the app once you guys get it open. Sorry about all my cleaning supplies behind me. I am building a pantry, so I have no place to put them right now. They're kind of out behind me. Yes, Leica.
That's so cool that you're building a pantry.
Yes. It's a lot of work too. Okay. So once you get your app downloaded, your home screen will look like this. And I wanted to show you guys, they have like an example animation at the beginning. And it's really a cute animation. Okay, so you can click on that animation and then there's the play button here on the left or on the right. So I'll play that for you. So the animation is called Big Fish. And this was done with paper.
Like this?
Yeah, Madeline.
But it won't stand.
Yeah, I'll show you in just a minute how to put it on. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you guys see that it was only like 30 seconds long, and they took like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 photos to get 30 seconds. Okay, so well, actually it said 160. Yeah, sorry, it's 160 pictures that they took to get 30 seconds. So you have to take a lot of pictures in order to get any kind of length of a film. All right. So what you would do is you would go to a new film and press the plus button. And in here, you can click on this camera to take pictures. Yes, Leica? Did you have a question, Leica?
How do you turn the camera?
Turn the camera off.
No, turn it the other direction so that it'll face us because we cannot see what, like. It can only go that way. It can't go this way.
So, let's see. Let me see. I know there's a way to do it. Okay, so if you see down here these little lines with like a cross line or like little lines at the bottom, you click those, and down here there's two options, and it turns your camera around. Okay. All right. So the thing I wanted to show you,
Like animation too.
is you can take a single picture at a time, but then you're touching your phone. And we want to try to avoid touching our phone as much as possible. So what we're going to do is like right above this little button, there's, it looks like a little clock. And so you can set how often your phone will take a picture. So you can slide this little wheel, say like every minute, I want it to take a picture automatically. And it will start, here, I'll show you. Okay, so now around my camera button, there's all these little lines, and I'm going to press it.
90.
And then it's going to take a picture every second. Okay, I set it for, but that's a little too fast. So maybe I'll do every 20 seconds. So you can play around with how long you want, how long you think it'll take you to set up your next position. So, and then there's like a little line that goes around and it'll warn you. Sure. So it's filling up, it's almost there. And now it takes a picture and then it starts over again. Okay, so if that is the best way to do it right now on this app, is to set a time so that you don't have to touch your camera. And if you find that you take a picture with your hands in the picture on accident or you weren't ready, you can always go back and delete that frame. So so it's not a problem. Okay, and so then when I'm all done, I can press this little back arrow and you can see all the pictures I took. Okay, so I took 9. And then to watch it, you can just press play and it will show you what your animation looks like. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to show you. I think that's good. Okay, so if you go out with the, let's see, the microphone. Okay, so now when I go all the way back out to my main screen, you can see there's my animation video. So I can start a new one, or I can click on this one to add to it. Okay. I can add credits. And then when we're all done at the end of, on Friday, I'll show you how to export it to like your email in your computer so that you can share it. And then people will take all these pictures in their phone and then they'll export it into their computer and they can use an editing software like Photoshop or something to edit their video. But you guys don't need to do all that. Okay, you guys ready? Awesome. Okay, so you may not need your camera just yet, but I'll show you how to set this up. So you're going to twist this little bar, Madeline, until your clamp can go up. And you want it wider than the table you're trying to set it on. So keep twisting, keep twisting. And then once you get it wider than your table, you'll clamp it on, and then you'll twist this back down wherever you want it. Okay, and then once you get it clamped on real tight, you don't want it to move, then you can adjust this bar wherever you want it to go. Okay, and this is going to clamp onto your phone. So you will clamp in your phone, and your phone's going to weigh it down so you can adjust afterwards. Okay, but then you can take out your phone because your mom's probably going to need her phone the rest of the day. And then tomorrow you can put it back in and it won't have moved. As long as you don't move this arm, your camera should be in the same position as it was the day before. Okay, but we may not get to taking photos yet because we have to create our background and all of our objects. Okay, so you guys should have some construction paper, and that makes a great background if you want to cut some paper to make a scene. You could also get a cardboard box and like make a 3D scene if you wanted, and then you could have your camera pointing towards your box. But I'm just gonna create a flat scene on my table and have my camera pointing down. Okay. Let's see, you might want some pencils or markers. You might want crayons. Maybe glue stick. I don't think we give you guys glue. You also have this thin wire, which is going to be for paper animation. Here, I'll switch that. Yours is in like a little spool circle. It's very, yeah, that like a. This is going to be for your paper animation. Let's see, you'll need some scissors to cut your paper. You'll want your modeling clay. And yeah, I think that's it. And then you're ready to go. Okay. So I think today we'll kind of try to work on either our characters or a background, and kind of come up with like an idea of what we want to do for our movie. And as I showed you guys in that little sample animation, they had 160 photos. So don't let that overwhelm you. It goes by pretty fast. But you do need a lot of photos to create like a short film. So the more photos you can take, the better. Which means like developing your idea, thinking of other things you can do in your illustration. So you guys can scour your house and find things that you want to include in your illustration. Like if you have any of those fridge magnets that are letters or numbers, you guys can use those to spell things. Have you guys ever seen those food animations where they show you how to make something and they add this and they add that and then pop it's like done out of the oven? Michaela, you know what I'm talking about, huh? So those are animations. Those were all done with stop motion. So you guys can do something like that, even like show how to cook a recipe or whatever. So have fun with it and use your imagination. Joaquin, did you have a question or anything?
No.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start creating my background first. Let's see. I can't do green. But yeah, feel free to get up and gather things that you want for your illustration.
Miss Jess,
Yes, Madeline?
did you say like this little thing for
That is going to be for our paper, our like a little paper models. So here's a little model I included in your packet. But I think tomorrow I'll show you guys how to make your own paper model. And this is really fun to be able to like bend their arms and their legs and their feet and make them look like they're moving. You can
it's just like
fun
it's just a little thing like you said to do for the thing.
Yeah, the wire. Yes, that's, oh, those things, those are for your flip books. Those go inside your 2 holes. When you're all done with your flip book, it holds all the papers together so that they're no longer loose. I'm just going to color on my paper. Green. So you guys might also brainstorm what kind of ideas you have, what you want to do for your stop motion animation. I think I need to go grab some scissors quick. I didn't grab any. you guys doing? You guys in the zone? Awesome. See some great ideas coming out.
Thank you. Yeah.
God bless you, Nalin. I've been doing the same thing all morning. All freaking morning.
Hmm.
Show you guys what I'm doing. Making like a sunset scene, so everything's silhouetted. So I'll have like figure come out of the dark, I think. Or maybe the cows will come alive. While I rest. So I'm going to cut everything out that I want. And then once I have it all laid out the way that I want it, I'm going to glue it all down. So it Laika, do you have a question?
Yes. What happens whenever you're done with the background?
You're done with the background. Tomorrow we're gonna
Okay.
updating your characters now. So yeah.
Okay.
Let's see it. Right, a lot of paper cutouts. That's great. Where is your scene taking place? Oh, you're muted, Laika.
Yeah, Laika, you're muted, love.
I didn't ask the question. You already answered it.
Oh, okay.
Where is your scene taking place?
Oh, it's at a beach. So we can add the clay now. So we also have some waves that we're going to be like rolling in each picture, and we have some kelp or seaweed.
Oh,
And so the animation is going to be about a person playing tennis or whatever with their dog or puppy. And then they find a treasure. Yeah, and then it depends. I don't know, but they may sniff and find buried treasure too. Yeah.
that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yay, I'm so excited.
I know. I'm excited to see everybody's stuff too. Jess, what do you think the best way is for us to be able to see their videos?
Well, since we're all, I know that Naveen and Laika, and I don't know if Madeline's able to use her mom's phone, but just like holding it up to the screen.
Yeah, maybe we can make a Google Drive and they can upload stuff to a Google Drive.
Google Drive, so everyone can see each other's.
Yeah, I'll ask if that's doable for everybody.
That would be awesome.
Cool. Joaquin, are you asking how to upload it?
Yes.
I'll teach
We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. You don't need to worry about that. We'll figure it out between me and Jess and your parents. We'll figure it out. Okay. The most important thing is that you just that you try some stop animation, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
It's not an assignment. This isn't school. We just want to be able to see it. So.
it's not too hard to upload it to the computer. Your parents can help you figure out how to get it onto the Google Drive. Okay, guys, so you can keep working on your background
Yeah.
section if you want.
That looks great, Madeline.
Hey, that looks so awesome, Madeline.
You all just need to let us know if you have any questions, okay? And we'll help you through if you get stuck.
Okay.
I'll be around, like always, for the rest of the day. Okay, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye.